Yeah, what's up, guys? So I entered a first trade today. Oh, damn, this shit is hella lagging. So I went ahead and sized down just because I've been having a little bit of a drawdown for the past couple of days. So wanted to just take things slow and develop some buffer before we continue to trade larger size. And so made sure to plot out my areas of interest today and plan for all potential scenarios, just to avoid what had happened yesterday, where I had planned for a price to just continue to go above these areas here, but didn't plan for anything, down below. So today we have a plan for each of these zones. So I'm only looking to take shorts in this particular area here, because this is a 4-hour zone here. Only looking to take shorts if it breaks below and shows continuing selling pressure below it, and looking to take profit at this weekly pivot point. And then also they have the settlement here. There's also a 1-hour area of interest here as well that could be potential support. So this is an area, and then if it breaks through this particular area here, then I am looking to take shorts from settlement down to this particular area here, which is a 4-hour area of support. And then if price happens to go down below here, further down, then at that point I'll be looking to take the short all the way down to this next level pivot point as well. In terms of the upside, I'm looking to, I already took a long off here, which you can see here. And if you guys are wondering, I actually switched to trading view just because the charts on Topstep X have just been horrible the past couple of days. So it gets really frustrating when your drawings get removed and they're not appearing on each of the different time frames. So I just went ahead and just started to use trading view again. And so I mean, as far as longs go, I took the long off the pullback into this 4-hour zone. Looking to target the high of this particular area here. And I'm really cautious about taking longs up here because this is actually a higher time frame fair value gap. So price could potentially reverse at any point in time here. So I am cautious about taking longs up here, potentially shorts, but I haven't thought that far yet, just because price hasn't made it up here. Once price gets up here, then I'll just reevaluate the scenario for potential shorts up here if possible. Otherwise, I might just continue to just look for the shorts down below these areas here. In terms of longs, I mean, there's just so much resistance up here, in my opinion. This is a double bottom target where if you look on the higher time frames, we do have a double bottom pattern here that broke the neckline, pulled back, and now is looking to potentially go up. So if you measure this point here with the neckline all the way down to the bottom of this leg, from here to here is equal to from here to here. So that's where it could potentially reverse, as well as those areas also align with the higher time frame 4-hour Fibonacci retracement. So this particular area here just has a lot of resistance, in my opinion. So you have the golden zone, you have 4-hour areas of resistance, you have the double bottom. This is actually a fair value gap here as well. You have the double bottom target. You have, again, the golden zone. Then you have a fair value gap right here, 4-hour fair value gap. So a lot of reasons for price to fail at these areas. So I'm very cautious with any type of long position. I was only open to taking this long here just because price had already reached up to this particular area here. So that's why I was open to taking the long once it did pull back, if it did pull back, which it did. So we'll see how it turns out. I'm only in for 1 micro, but I would like to add 1 more micro if it allows me to. It's just that price was just so, I mean, the stops are so wide, right? given the volatility in the market. So, if price does allow me to scale in one more, I would like to scale in one more contract here. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. All right, my system was going unbelievably slow earlier when I was trying to record oh, it's still slow. I thought it was going to be faster when I share the tab instead of the screen. Anyway, I took a short earlier right here because I thought, and since we had lower highs, I thought maybe it was going to be a push down. So when this evening star appeared, I went ahead and shorted it somewhere around here. Anyway, as you can see, price reversed, and so hence my negative 95 on the day. But I went ahead and re-entered the long as soon as price started to break out of this triangle downtrend here, short-term downtrend. And so just looking to target the same area that we did on the first trade. And yeah, see how this goes. All right, guys, so this is actually my second attempt at this long here. This is an important zone here that it broke out of. And so honestly, when it had this bullish engulfing, I thought it was going to continue to go, but then did pull back. And so I did get stopped at once. You can see the negative 125 on the day. But then as soon as I started to see indecision on this candle here, I went ahead and re-entered and looking to take this up to the 450 area because this is actually the top of this 4-hour fair value gap. So I wish I could have entered an additional contract here, but I was only able to size in that much at the point of entry. So we'll see how it goes. So I went ahead and took this short because it's a very pretty obvious failure to break this key zone. A lot of wick rejections, a lot of consolidation, really. I mean, looks like it's just kind of like a failed breakout to this break of this triangle. So I think we may be able to see some more downside movement here, but we'll see. just went ahead and exited that trade for like $500 because honestly, it was just kind of freaking me out because I was already, I'm down $300. I have an opportunity to net 200. I mean, honestly, like even if I had to just end the day with 200, like I'm happy with that. I'm cool with that because, I'm just trying to get my payout right now. You know what I mean? So if I could do that and patiently wait for another setup, like another solid setup where I'm able to, where I can risk the 200, but with a solid setup, then I'm happy to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to take that risk. But like right here, like just seeing this fucking tweezer top here, like it was just kind of giving me anxiety. And also given the fact that this is the top of the 4-hour fair value gap, right? So this is kind of like the defining moment for this fair value gap to see if it's going to get invalidated or not. So, I want to take extra precaution. I just wanted to do my best to prevent giving back the profits. At the same time, react properly to the price action, right? You got tweezer tops right here at the end of a the end of the high end of the fair value gap. So it's an area to be cautious at. So I'm cool with it. And again, like I mentioned, $200 in a day. So we'll see what other opportunities there are for us later. So I took this long off this respecting of this fair value gap. This is a 1-hour fair value gap as well as this 4-hour zone, and also the uptrend. So price was respecting it all throughout, and then when price started to move up, when I saw that price started to it kept respecting it, I just went long. I mean, it was the fair value gap, the 4-hour zone, as well as the uptrend. So 3 confluences, pretty decent trade. Just going for a 2-to-1. So let's see how it turns out. caught a pretty massive chunk of this drop, but I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day now, just because I don't want to risk giving back profits. And just happy to have been able to capitalize on that. So I will catch you guys later. Peace. As soon as this 4-hour candle closed like this, like a doji for this evening star, I went ahead and just waited for this candle to close, and then waited for this candle to open, and then I just made sure that I got into the entry right when this wick was starting to form, because I wanted to make sure that I had my stop placed right above the top wick. And so yeah, the entry was that simple. I mean, as soon as I was watching the 4-hour, and then as soon as I saw that it opened, and I was waiting for it to pop up, and then the minute that it started to reject, then I knew exactly that it was like this candle right here, one of these candles here. Oh yeah, see, this is my entry point right here. When I saw this candle, I was like, I knew that this is the top of that wick, and so that's when I had entered. So let's just see how this goes. I'm actually targeting 600, which is actually not only is it a crazy number to target, but it's actually the reason why I said it. Oh, is because it's right above this weekly pivot point, and so I just wanted to, and also this monthly pivot point. So just wanted to respect those two levels, but I do want to enter this trade in anticipation of it fucking just melting all the way down here. And it might not happen like anytime soon, but I think as long as I'm able to hold this stop, that should allow me to hold the entire trade through. So let's see how it goes. just went ahead and exited the trade just because settlement is potentially an area where price reverses. And so that coupled with the wicks on these candles plus this weekly pivot point, I just didn't feel comfortable holding it any longer, just because of the price action at this area. I mean, if price does continue to go down, I can still always just come back in at the break of this area here. So I'll just monitor it right now for a little bit, and if I see that there's potential for it to break through, then we'll get back in.